So building confidence and preparing futures, that's the mission of the Keep Rising Empowerment Summit for Girls this Saturday at West Cabarrus High School. And here in studio, the woman behind it all, Venus Alexandria. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Thank you for having me, Nick and Carlene.
Yeah, it's good to have you here. I gotta ask, was it intentional to have this summit? I mean, I know CMS just started this week, but to have it as we at least have like 1 week of school under our belts.
Yes, it was intentional to have it at this time. It's important to me that girls learn to build confidence early in the school year. I think last year I had it in April, but this year I wanted to intentionally have it at the start of school.
What are you most excited about? I know you've been probably running around, busy.
Yes, I'm most excited about seeing every single girl to walk through that door. My goal is to greet every girl with a hug, with a smile that walks through that door. It's very important to me.
Correct me if I'm wrong. This is 13 to 18, right?
13 to 18, yes.
What are they going to be doing? You got 13. How many girls are going to be there?
I'm hoping 125. That is my goal.
So 130 is going to show up.
130 will show up,
130
absolutely.
is going to show up. What are you going to do with 130 teenage girls?
Motivate them,
Okay.
Tell them that they can believe in themselves. We're going to have workshops. At Keep Rising, we believe in the 5 pillars of success: entrepreneurship, financial literacy, mental health, self-esteem, and leadership.
That's something that those things were not, I feel like, and I can't speak from a teenage girl perspective. I can't speak from when I was a teenager. That was not. You probably got a couple of those, but you didn't get all of those points, right?
Absolutely.
And this is a much different world from 20, 30, even 10 years ago, if we want to say 10 years ago. What do you learn from the girls doing this?
That's a great question. What I learned is that a lot of them need to understand that they can do whatever it is they want to do. That's what I'm learning from them. I'm learning that they are hurting. I'm learning that they are in need of someone that can show them that I've been through it. The ladies that are going to be keynote speakers, the ladies that are going to be speakers at the event, they've been through it. So that's what I'm learning from these girls, that they just want someone that they can talk to, that's someone that can believe in them, and that's what I'm there for.
Do you see yourself in those girls?
Absolutely. When I think about financial literacy, I think about James H. Speed Jr. Got to call his whole name. He was the CEO of North Carolina Mutual. And he taught me about financial literacy. He taught me, in college, we didn't learn financial literacy. And at home, we didn't learn financial literacy.
It was kind of one of those things you don't say that's a child's place.
Absolutely.
You don't talk about that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So he would take me into his office and he would teach me budgeting. He would teach me financial literacy. He would teach me those things. And so it's very important to me that I teach the next generation about financial literacy. If you know how to count your money, then you have leadership. If you know how to count your money, you can start your own business. If you know how to count your money, the mental health aspect of it is, I guess you could say, it is, you can move forward through it all.
Yeah. What did you? Because we were talking before, we been in different places, lived in the same, not at the same time, but we lived in the same places. In Durham, you worked at North Carolina Mutual. I mean, if you are familiar with Durham, is iconic. You still see it as you drive through Durham Freeway.
Yes.
What did you learn from that time there? It sounds like you got a lot of gems from that time.
Lots of gems. What I learned at North Carolina Mutual is I learned how to put on a program this big, like the Keep Rising Empowerment Summit for Girls. We would have something called Financial IQ at North Carolina Mutual to teach the community financial literacy, to teach the community the importance of life insurance. And at the time, North Carolina Mutual, as you know, Nick, was the oldest and largest African-American life insurance company in the country, founded by barbers, founded by people that wanted African Americans to understand the importance of money and the importance of life insurance. And so I took that same model, from financial IQ to say, okay, this is what I can do for these girls. This is the planning. This is the nuts and bolts of how we can ensure that they have a great program. Not just the program that shows them how to love themselves and believe in themselves, but a program that is solid to its core.
And most of those folks lived not far away in the Hayti community.
Absolutely.
A historic community, St. Joe's AME is right there. Where a lot of folks went to church there.
Yes.
Black Wall Street is right there.
Black Wall Street is right there. Absolutely. Because when you think about North Carolina Mutual, Mechanics and Farmers Bank, Mutual Community Savings Bank, when you think about those organizations, when a lot of organizations during the Great Depression were laying off people, North Carolina Mutual and those other organizations were hiring people, and they were not in a recession at that time.
What would you say to 13, 14, 15-year-old Venus? What would you say to her?
You
now?
can do it. You can absolutely do this. I remember having low self-esteem. I remember even though, coming up, Concord raised me, but even coming up in Concord, understanding that although I practiced Shiketti ballet, my mom put me in pageants, although I was in those things, in those arenas, I still suffered poor self-esteem.
Why was that?
Who knows?
Yeah.
And that's the only question I could say. The only answer I can give was, who knows? Who knows why we don't feel good enough about ourselves? Who knows why we don't, why we look at other women and compare ourselves to those women? And I'm sure men do the same thing too.
Absolutely.
Yes.
When did you find that confidence? Or is this something that you're still working on?
I'm still working on it. I struggle with it every single day. Having a woman, am I as pretty as she is? Am I as good as she is? I still struggle with those things. I still struggle with confidence. Checking my makeup before I, came into the studio today. Doing those things, and helping myself understand that these young ladies see you as a beacon of light, and I want to be that. Last year I lost 55 pounds, just to keep
Can we
it
clap
real.
it up for that one?
Clap it up for that
fantastic.
one. Yes, thank you, because I wanted to be a beacon of hope. I can do this. I can do this for the summit. I can do this for those little girls that are struggling with their self-esteem. I can do this. So here I am, 55 pounds lighter. Thank you very much.
Well, congratulations again.
Thank you.
I want to know what are the conversations with the parents? Because I'm sure once the girls get there, I'm sure they have friends that are also coming. They meet new friends.
Yes.
But what do the parents say?
The parents are like, can you do this for women? Parents are asking me, can you do this for our age group?
Is that on the radar? Are you thinking about doing that? I know that's a lot.
That is a lot, and it's a lot of money. I'm still looking for sponsors. So if you want to sponsor,
I was about to say, how can people help? That's what I would ask. How can people help?
You can go to the website, keeprisingsummit.com. You can definitely support there, and there's always ways to support, not just financially, but just being a presence there. But the parents are saying, are you doing this for the women? Because we understand as adult women that you're watching Love and Hip Hop. You're watching these ratchet TV shows. Nothing against it, but you're watching these shows, and they spew negativity towards African American women. They spew negativity towards young black and brown girls. They express that they want this for women and women our age. So it's not quite on the radar, because when God called me to do this, He said 13 to 18. So that's where I am right now.
You got to be obedient.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Has there been a moment where you've got a chance to take a step back, or you've got a chance to reflect on everything you've done, or even one of the girls have come up to you and given a testimony or talk to you about what they're going through or how you help them?
Yes. So a lot of young ladies are dealing with cutting. A lot of young ladies are dealing with depression. A lot of young ladies are dealing with suicidal ideation. So I make sure at the summit that I have doctors, therapists there that are credentialed, not just women that say, I believe in mental health, but are credentialed to pull to the side and say, hey, this young lady is dealing with these things. How can we give her and her mom resources to move forward through all of these situations that they're dealing with?
Oh, again, how can folks sign up? I know it's Sunday. Is it or Saturday? Is it too late? It's Saturday. Is it too late?
It's not too late. It's never too late to
Here's the website right here. For folks watching, you can see it right here. The website is up. Never too late. It's on Saturday at West Cabarrus High School. What am I missing? I see the register button, but what else should folks do? What else can folks do?
Sign up to get a ticket on Eventbrite.
Okay.
Yes.
And tickets are still available?
Tickets are still available. It's free.
Okay.
So I wanted to, this is my love offering to Concord. And eventually I want Keep Rising to be a national conversation. I want to take this model across the country.
So sign up. It's free, folks. We love free things, but also you're getting away so much more. It's such a great event happening Saturday. Look, you don't got to plan anything for the kids. If you have a teen daughter, drop them off. Sign up first, then drop them off. They're getting some valuable lessons there, a lot of great information. Thank you, Venus, for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, man. Uplifting our community, our young girls. You got to come back.
Yes, I'll definitely be back.
When the next summit, hopefully, maybe soon. I'm gonna give you some time to, to come up.
Recoup my money and my resources.
Venus Alexandria, Keep Rising Empowerment Summit for Girls this Saturday at West Cabarrus High School. Make sure you sign up from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Yes.
And 150 teen girls will be there. I'm already putting that out there.
Absolutely.
I said 130 before, but I meant 150.
Absolutely.
So 100. Thank you again for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
Let's head to break.